This conference will now be recorded.
Um, could you go over um, dictionaries and indexing the keys because there's some tricky questions in there.
Haha, I understand.
Yeah.
Actually, I was
Yeah.
not expecting everybody to all the questions correctly. It had all those tricky questions. Yeah, I accept. But yeah, end of a module, two module. One is statements and the other is data structures. I just have to cover only while loop. That will today we will see that. But we have completed two modules, so I wanted to give assignments on those two modules. Could you post question one after other, which we have to discuss now? We can discuss it now.
Question 18, 19, 20, and 21. I have little
Let me.
confusion, but I try to understand from
Mhm.
GCP, and I was doing that.
Okay, let me open my mail. We can review all the answer here so that the others will also be aware how others. So this is still training. This is Tilly. This is Sam. This is Rachita. Oh my God, I deleted it. Okay, this is Sirisha. So first we will go through the doubt question, then we will see the answers of all the questions. So which one should I start with, Sirisha? It is 20, is it?
Yeah,
Who was it?
eight, yeah, 18, 19, 20, 20, 21 are little tricky, but I guess want to know more on this kind of examples, like how to get, I mean, indexing like key value, right? So in the 20 and 21, 20 is also okay. 21, like we have many values, right, for K1. So that was so confusing for me.
In 19th also with indexing, I couldn't understand. With keys, I did. With indexing, I couldn't.
Yeah, I think Anu dropped the call. She's
Yeah, I
joining.
Just
joined back,
Yeah, okay,
right.
Sirisha.
okay.
So 18th is what I should start with, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me create this in dictionary first. So I have created the dictionary. And what is the question? Grab hello using keys and indexing. Okay. 1 minute, guys. I'm just opening my notes. So here we can only grab with key. There is no indexing required for here. So maybe that's why you people are confused here. We just have to grab like 18th. Oh, everybody sent out an attachment. Okay, let me download everybody's attachment. Sirisha done. Okay, this is right. What's Riksha given here? 18th, and let's go to day of simple key. Okay, using keys, day of simple key, day dot value. Yeah, this is right actually. Here actually we are not using indexing. In general, I have given grab by index because minute. Let me go to that. So I was like, I wanted here you have to use indexing, right? So I copy pasted all the same statement for all the four questions. So here indexing is not required. We can ignore this. Let's go to 19th one. So here we are asking to print hello using keys and indexing. So first here, this is only one key value pair, right? Inside dictionary. Guys, am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. So here we have only one element. This is a key and this is a value. For example, d dot. So here we have only one key, that is k1, and d dot values. We have only one value and it is actually a dictionary. This value is again a dictionary. One more dictionary is built inside a dictionary. So this is keys and this is values. Now I want hello, right? So it belongs to key1, correct? So what I'll do, d dot k1. So if I give d of k1, it is printing me this. But here I want only hello. So what I'll do, so this is again one more dictionary, right? So here I'll be, if I give k2, d of k1, k2, then you'll be receiving hello. Any doubts, guys, in this? For Rajita, this is correct. And this is also right. Mm-hmm. Agrisha, this is correct. Okay. And I couldn't identify which question, which answer. So yeah, here 18, this is right, and this is also right. So let's go to question number 20, which is a complex dictionary. First, I'll write it here.
So even in 19, we don't have using what is,
Indexing, no, we don't have.
yeah, okay.
So here, 20th question, I have written this here. So let's first understand this dictionary. D dot keys, D dot values. So here it's clear that we have only one colon. This is just one key value pair, but the value is a nested. Something is nested inside value. So we have only one key. We are sure of that, and the values look like this. Let me copy that. So here this is a value, correct? I guess I can create one more dictionary using this. I'll remove the brackets and I'll also remove this. Now we have like this. So this is dictionary. The value is this, and this is again a dictionary, right? This is a key and this is a value, correct? So here key and value is this. But this is nothing but list, right? So here list. But what happened is this is list index 0 and this is list index 1. But index 1 is again one more list, right? A list inside a list because you see the open bracket and close bracket. So list 0 is an element of list. List 1, index of 1 is again another list. So how do we, let me create a list. So list 1 of 0 is, this is deep. List 2 of, list 1 of 1. Here it is giving me a list, right? Because the first element is list for me. But I want to access only hello. Correct? This is again a list. So what I'm doing, if this is a list, how do you access it? This is index 0, right? For example, if I'm creating one more list and it has this, how do I access this? List 2?
Yeah, 0.
So in list 2, you are capturing 0, but it is already inside list 1, right? So if I have to access it, list 1 of
1 of 0.
1, and then 0, yeah. So hello. So this is 1 of 0, correct? So this I'll replace as 1 of 0. But this 1 of 0 is inside
Nest underscore keyword.
dictionary.
Yeah.
Yeah, this dictionary, right? So I'll do what I'll do. So to reach this, I have to first reach the dictionary. So inside this dictionary, I have a list and I'm accessing this. This dictionary is a value, right? If you go one step upward, it's a value of K1, right?
Yes.
Okay. But here, inside K1, this is a list, right? So we have this dictionary already created. Here is my dictionary. D of K1 is this. So it is a dictionary. It is a list, right? Because we have square bracket inside it. Only then inside it a dictionary is there. So first this is a list. So this list is having dictionary inside it. This list is having only one element. Maybe I'll create this as a list. You will get more understanding. So I'm creating it as a list 3. So this is a list because we have a square bracket. And if I give list 3 of 0, I have only one element because a list is separated by comma. I don't see any comma. The comma is there, but it's again inside one more list, right? So I can't consider this as a comma. If I consider this as a comma, do you think this is 0 and this is 1? No. Because see, a bracket got open and it's not closed. I cannot consider this as one element and this as a next element, right? So if I give list 3 of 0, the whole thing is getting printed, right? So because we have only one element that is inside index of 0 inside list 3. So first I have accessed the dictionary. Here I have accessed this dictionary. The value is again a list. So what I'll do, d of k1 and then 0. So d of k1 comma 0, I get this, correct? Now see that the list is gone. When I give d of k1, a list is there, a open bracket, square bracket open and close is there. If I give d of k1 and index 0, list is disappeared. So because we are in printing only the value inside the list. So it is again a dictionary, correct? So d of k1, I wanted to first access this dictionary. So this is a key. So now I get this. This is nothing but a list. So if I have to access this list, this is 0th element, this is first element, right? And again in the first element, this is one more list. Here in this list, this is a 0th element, right? So hello is printed. Sam, I guess Sam did, right? K0 nest K1. Okay, this is correct. Grabbing. Okay, you had doubt, is it, Rajita? I don't see you
Yeah,
answer here.
I felt
Ah,
today also no class and I want to try now. According to the
no,
message, I
that's
understood.
fine. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's fine. So what you can do, so initially, first thing what I'll do, I'll separate the bracket. I'll remove one bracket. So if I remove the starting, I have to remove closing also. Then I'll understand what is inside it. Otherwise, you can go like this, step by step.
Step by step, yes.
So first create the dictionary in your, initially you cannot tell with your eyes only. So unexpected intent, okay. So first create it in your Python. Then I'm accessing it. K1. So what is value? So here again it is list. Read the bracket. Be aware of the bracket. So slowly you can go step by step, okay?
Okay.
So I don't see in Tilly's also. So there is no answer, no Tilly. Am I right? Or I'm reading wrongly?
Yes, I skipped that
Okay.
one and the
Yeah, that's
next
fine. That's
one.
fine. I have given a complex one only. I understand that. So K1 0 next K1 0. But actually, I like your honesty, guys. If you couldn't understand, you didn't give me answer. But if you write this directly inside a chatbot, it will give you this answer. Like grab hello using keys and indexing, and this is a dictionary. If you type this, it will automatically give you this answer. I like your honesty. So question number 21, grab hello using keys and indexing, and this is a dictionary. So let's see this. So I know hello is there. So I have to access all this to come this place. D of K1 is a value is a list, right? And in this list, 0th element I'm not interested, first element I'm not interested, Third element is what, second element is what I'm interested in, and this is a lengthy element. So what I'll do, zero, 1, 2. So this is a dictionary. So to access this dictionary, I have to give a key. Correct? And here this is a list because it's a square bracket. For zeroth element, I'm not interested. I'm interested in the first element, which is a dictionary intent. So I'll give first element. So this is a dictionary. To access this dictionary, I have to give key. Something happened. Okay. Okay, so this is again a list. Here, zeroth element, I'm not interested. First element, this is second element. Again, this is giving me a list, and the value is in zeroth element of the list. K1, 2, K1, K2, 1, tough, 2, 0. Okay, good. K1, 2, K2, 1, tough, 2, 0. Okay, good. And can you sort a dictionary? I don't see the answer here for this. What is unique about set? Okay, I don't see answer in your here, sir. Can you sort a dictionary? Which is question number 22, is it? Okay.
I didn't answer, I think.
Haha, okay. So Artiliad says, yes, we can sort a dictionary. And Sirisha said,
My answer was no.
so this is Rajita, is it?
No. I didn't write, but my answer is no.
Okay. So here she has
Yeah,
given,
I
Sirisha has
even
given no.
no, yeah.
Okay. So she have given explanation also. But Tilly had said yes, right? Let's see. Let's create a dictionary. So sorting in the sense I want to sort the values. It is in 3, 2, 1, and 5, but I want to sort it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 5, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. How do I do? So in list, we have two options. For example, list 1 equal to I can convert it into a set. List1 is equal to set of so it's showing in the sorted order, or I can use one method called list1 dot sort. So let me create list because it's already sorted. So it'll be clear if I give this list2 dot sort. And while taking sort, I have clearly mentioned that sort is only for lists. You can't use sort for any other data structure like dictionary, tuples, or strings. Sort and reverse is only for list. So list3 equal to oh, it's not printing anything. Okay, list2 dot sort. This is yeah. We can use sorted. I haven't covered it yet. Sorted and reverse. There are two other methods which can also use for other data structure like string, uh, tuple, dictionary. But we'll see that. So here, list2, I've given sort, and if I give this is permanent, so it's changing list2. So list2 is now showing the sorted order. So the sort is anyway you cannot use in dictionary, and we have other way is converting it into set, right? We cannot do it for dictionary as well. Because dictionary is not a sequence. You can actually sort only for a sequence. If it is comma, if it is 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4, some sequence. This is kind of mapping. We are mapping this to this. So it will not know how to sort. So what I can do d dot keys. It will show me all the keys. D dot values, it will show me all the values, but I cannot sort this value. I cannot apply sort. I cannot give set also. Maybe if I wanted to d dot values, if I want to sort this, if I am trying to convert it into it's not iterable. Only when it is iterable you can use it for any sorting or something. The same error we saw with numbers, right? Recently, when we try to iterate number, we couldn't iterate it. Any all the other remaining data structure you can iterate, but number you cannot iterate it. That's why we considered it as a string, then we iterated it, then we converted it into integer in one such program, right? So dictionary cannot be sorted. It's a key value because it's a mapping, it's not a sequence. This is the answer. And what is the difference between tuples and lists? Okay, 23. What is the major difference between tuple and list? List, actually, this word is enough. Actually, lists are mutable. You can add, delete, remove, but tuples are immutable, which you cannot do anything. Multiply them in bracket and cannot be modified. Yeah. So technically in Python, you have a word called immutable. You can tell that it's immutable, which means you cannot modify it. They are immutable, meaning they cannot be changed. However, unlike actually lists are mutable, tuples are immutable. Tuples are very similar to lists. However, unlike lists, they are okay. Unlike this, they are immutable. Correct. Okay. Lists are mutable, tuples are immutable. You can also use method. Okay. And next question, creating a tuple. I know you would have done right 25. Guys, any other doubts, or do I have to go through all the question and answer?
Last one.
Last one, this one, 32, false, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. First, I'll quickly see. If anybody answered it wrong, I'll explain why. So creating a tuple, Rajita, it's correct. 24. Is creating a tuple. Okay. This is correct. Unique about sets are unordered. Yeah, they do not have a duplicate elements. This is very unique about list because you can have duplicate item in all the remaining data structure, but you cannot have this in set. And 26 is set of 5. Okay, set list of 5. And false, 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 true, false, false. Actually, this is correct. Okay. It's not old. Okay. D, I don't see answer. You haven't given or
I gave you the wrong documents,
file?
but I did answer
Okay.
them.
So,
Yeah.
okay, so the answers are, could you check, verify at your end? Here it is set
Yeah,
list of 5.
you
Anyway,
change it
I'll
into
be
a set.
updating the
Yeah.
document, the Python document. So these are correct, right? False,
Yes,
false,
I got the
false,
same.
true, false. Okay. Mm, okay, tuple, mixed tuple. Okay, good. Set is defined by its unique. So what unique about set is it can have only unique element. It cannot have duplicate element. That's all the answer is. And here I don't see an answer. Okay, here it is set of list 5. False, 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 true, false, and this again false. This is also correct. So yeah, you wanted to see, right, Rajita? Let me show that. So here we have two nested lists. This is 1 and 2, and I'm asking whether this and this are true. So L1, 2 of 0, 0, 1. So this is 2. 2 of 0 is nothing but 3, right? I can create and show here. So here you see 3. So I will replace this with 3. And here, what they asked, 2 of k1. So 1, 0, 1, 2. 2 of k1 is nothing but this is a dictionary. So if I give k1, it will give me 4, right? So here I'll replace it with 4. So I'm asking 3 is greater than or equal to 4, which is false, correct?
Oh, for that I got it, but I felt one more question also is there. For the two lists you have given, you are asking something true or false. I confused with the
And this
question.
only.
Yeah,
So this
okay,
one,
okay.
right? 28th. This only.
Yeah, so that I got it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So this only. So I have given two lists and I'm asking comparison true or false. List 1 and list 2.
Okay.
Then any more question, guys, which you felt? So for num in range, okay, this is for bus, right? Okay, 3 and 5 you are giving bus, and for 3 it is fizz, and for 5 you are giving bus and print num. Print num in range 1 to 1 or 0 to. Okay, so this is right.
I sent a Python file actually.
Okay, so you had the same answer what Sam gave.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But the word is you have to print bus here, Tilly. So what they're telling for number which are multiple of both 3 and 5, print bus. So you have to give
Yes,
bus here.
I, it works. I just gave you the wrong word.
Okay, that's fine. But
Yeah.
only this we have to change, otherwise we are good. Mm-hmm. Why we have given n plus 1? Okay, if we are giving 100, then it is 101. Okay, for multiples of 3 and 5, you just have to print bus. This is actually good but not required. This is also good. And if it's even, the word is even. If not, is not even. Okay. Iterate through each word and check its length. Okay, this is correct. After splitting, you are doing. Okay. For num in range 1, 51, if the number is divisible by 3, append dot number. Okay, you have written a function. Okay, but the question was use a list comprehension to create a list. I mean, using list, I want to do this.
I created the MP list, right? On the top.
Okay, I'll show what I was looking for. Create a list for IN range. Okay. This is fine, but we don't have. We don't have odd. We have only condition for even. We have to print both even and odd. Each word you have to go through and we have to give even and odd. I hope you have it in your file. So the function is good. But I was expecting something else. Maybe I was not clear with my question.
The question only asked us to print even.
Is it print even? Is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, then fine. Okay. So guys who have given me Python script, have you checked this before giving an assignment that whether it was working or not? Because I'm not checking the syntax, I'm just checking the logic, if the logic is good.
Yeah,
Yes,
Because
I check in Visual Studio.
okay. So logically, yeah, they are good. And okay, so what I was looking was there was something called list comprehension that I haven't taken yet. Maybe today we will cover that. But oh, it's already 8:30. Okay, so what I was expecting was create a list, and the list should contain only all the number divisible by 3. Correct? So here, for example, let me take Sirisha's one. It is already here. So let me run this. So here you are creating a list, and then for checking 1 to 51, and if it's divisible, you are appending print divisible by 3. Okay, you are printing it. Okay, the command is working, the function is working, but I was actually just wanted to show range of 0, 50, 3. So first let's see what is the range of, I guess you guys know what is range. Start and stop. I have to give 50 or 51, and then step is 3. So it is going to print me okay, here it's not printing. Okay, still it's not printing. Okay, so by it, what I've did, I have created a list, and inside that list I'm telling I want all the range 0, 50, 3. My list one will be like this, 0 to 50. But there is one more way which I haven't thought yet. I'll teach you that after while loop. There is one more. We have to see 3 to 4 operators and also list comprehension after while loop. Then we are done with data structure and statement. We can move to the next module. So then I have asked one more question number 6 about list comprehension. Actually, I forgot that I didn't take this chapter, this topic list comprehension. We will see this also later, how we do with list comprehension. Otherwise, whatever functions I have written is right. And Class float, okay. Square root of 100, okay. Any other doubts, guys, in any other question? We have gone through all the questions. Anything you feel like we have to discuss in the assignment? Guys? Okay. Sirisha said no. What about Sam, Lily, and Rajita?
Everything okay other than those things.
Okay. That is good actually. Everybody answered everything right. Apart from that complex dictionary, yeah, I know you would seeing that question. If you have started answering it, started resolving it, solving it, you would have got the answer. But looking at that dictionary, nested inside something, it will look very confusing. But when you start solving one step after another, yeah, you would have done that. Then now I have a program which is called guessing game. The rules of the program is so write a program that picks a random integer from 1 to 100, okay, and has players guess the number. So the computer will pick a number 1 to 100, and the player who is playing with the computer has to guess the number. So this is a game we have to code. The rules is if a player is guessing is less than 1, which is negative, or 0, or greater than 100, say out of bounds. And on the player's first turn, if the guess is within 10 of the number, 10 of the number means, for example, if the computer is imagining 51, and if you tell somewhere around 41 to 61, tell warm. If it is not closer in the 10 minus 10 or plus 10, it's not closer in that range, tell warmer, so they will know they are not even in the range of minus 10 to plus 10. So the next guess they will try a different number which might come in that range. Okay, so further 10 away cold. If it is, I mean, it's not inside the 10 range, then it is warmer or colder. So repeatedly, the user will um, guess some number, and you have to tell whether it is warm or cold. Okay, so I have a program for this. I've written it. I'll give the program to you guys. You just have to go through it. And if you have any doubts, we can discuss that. But before that, if you have 10 to 15 minutes, um, shall I take a while loop? Because this program is written in while loop, and I'll give you a basic foundation of what is while loop and why we go for that. Okay, as everybody has 10 minutes, I'll explain it now. So, while loop is something like for loop. Why I call it as a loop? Because it repeatedly does the same thing again and again, right? In for loop, we iterate over one after another. Inside a string, if you want to iterate one after another string, you iterate and do the logic what is given inside the for. So you're doing it repeatedly. That's why we call it as a loop. Whatever does that iteration, we call it loop, right? In for, you know what is a for general statement for x in number, then you have a logic here, right? Some logic. You can give if condition or your logic, it may depends on your problem. So this is how the general statement of for looks like. Let's see what is the general format of while. So it will be like this, while test, and the code, if it's not correct, then code 2. So here you have some condition. Okay, so in for you don't have condition, you are telling the program to pick one after another, iterate it over, And for every until the word is empty, the whatever the input we have given is reached the end, you have to iterate it over. But in while it's not that, we are doing it until this condition. Here we have a condition, like if statement, we have some condition here. Until the condition is true, you're going to do that. When the condition becomes true, we are going to stop. So let's see one example. So I'm initially telling x is equal to d0. I'm declaring that, and I'm telling until x is less than 10, do this. So until x is become 10, it will repeatedly doing this. So we are printing x is currently x. The value of x will be printed. Initially it will be 0, right? So 0 will be printed. X is still less than 10. So adding 1 to x. So here we are adding. Since it is less than 10, this logic will be running. And now the x will be incremented by 1. So the value will change from 0 to 1. It will check whether 1 is less than 10. Yeah, definitely it is less than 10. And then it is going to do this. And again this. And again it is going to add 10. So when incrementally it reaches value 10, right? Here the condition will be false. When it reaches 10, 10 less than 10, no, it's false. It's not true, right? If it is 9, it's true. Correct? If it's true, it is going to execute. When it becomes false, it is not going to execute because it has reached false. So until they are true, until while condition is true, we are going to execute the logic inside the statement. Okay.
Wait,
So
on
sorry.
line 2, we have to keep while x less than 10, right?
Correct. Okay, I cannot stop this. What I have to do is I have to close this. It's still running. Okay, I have said you the opposite. Sorry guys, sorry for the confusion. Even I got confused for a while. So, so in the previous example we saw, so while kept going until the condition is true. I don't really understand what was the issue. Okay, let's try this. Nothing is printed. I'll do one more thing. I'll add a else condition. So actually how while run is, if it is true, it will keep on running. If it is false, it will stop, okay? It's similar to if condition only, but in if condition, if it's true, it will execute only one time and it will go out of the if statement, right? It will go to the next block. If it is false, it will go to the else. If it is true, it will execute something inside the if condition. And if there is no else, it will go outside the if and it will execute the next line in the program, right? But here it will loop. It will do something, whatever is given, and again it will run and it will stop when it reaches a false condition. So when x is 0, it should be less than only. So initially 0 will be less than 10, it will execute this. When it reaches 10, it is actually false, right? It will stop. But I don't know why this was running for long. So since x is 0, this is true. Let me do one thing. Let me do this over terminal. So I'm giving condition directly true, so it is always true, and I'm telling to print continuously. So it is non-stop, it is going on. So if it is true, it will keep on going until it becomes false. So I have to manually stop the program to run, otherwise it will go non-stop. I'm giving else. Okay, I'll do one thing here. I'll give false. While false. So I'm giving false condition here, which means nothing will happen, because if it is false, it's not going to execute anything inside it. If it is true, it is going to execute, but the thing is, until it's true, it will keep on executing it. Correct? Only when it reaches false, it will end the loop. It will stop the functionality. But why, I don't know why this VS Code was behaving weird. It confused me for a while. So it is less than 10 only. So initially it will be 0, it is less than 10, which is nothing but it's true. So it will go and execute this. Then it will be incremented to 1. Again it is less than 10. So it is again true. So it will go and execute. Then it will increment, it will become 2. Again it is less than 10. So when it reaches 9, again it is less than 10, true, it will execute this, then it will become 10. So this is not true, this is false. So what it will do, it will exit this, it will exit the while and go to the next statement. So this condition, here the while is ending, right? So next is else, so it will print all done. But I don't know what happened, why it was going continuously in loop. Let it run it one more time. Oh, okay, now it is working correct. So x is currently 0 and then x still less than 10, adding 1, 1. So until 9 you could see it is running, but after 9, once it reaches 10, it's not executing what is there inside the while. It is going to else loop, else condition. So here, this is how the while will work. So till it is true, it will execute, like if only. When it's true, it will execute. When it's false, it will not execute the logic inside it. But here it will loop. It will loop until it is true. Okay. So that is
In the
why we are
before
not supposed.
program, you have given 9 less than 10, so condition is true. It's just adding on, going the 1 to the every number, and
Oh,
it's
is
printing less
it? Okay. Somebody should have said me. No, I got confused. Why this is.
than 10. Yeah, you suddenly ran the program, so it was
Okay,
before
okay,
changing.
okay, okay. Sorry, guys, actually, sorry. So until it is true, it's similar to if only. You imagine it as if, but it is a loop of if. It will be looping again and again. So here you understood this while, and also you're not supposed to run something directly, like you cannot give directly true, or you cannot give while one equal to one, which is always true, right? And if you give something inside that particular while, then it will keep on looping. So don't use such code in your program, because it will keep on running. It will not stop. All your memory, all your CPU will be utilized by the program. It will never stop. So don't give the direct true condition here. Some increment like this is fine. Don't give directly 1 equal to 1 or true 2 equal to 2, which is always true, right? Which will never become false and the program will never stop. So this is a complete about while. Is it clear, guys? So
Yes.
now, so now I have a program for this game, which is actually while until the user is giving the right answer in the guessing game. Until the user is giving the right answer, it is going to run. So here I just wanted to explain the remaining. I guess you can go through. You first run and see how it is working, and then go through each statement. Here I just have to teach you continue and break, and here this import. So import is nothing but we are importing a library. So whenever we have to import a library into our code, we have to use import. Why are we importing library? What is library? So library is nothing but it is a bundle of functions. It will have multiple function inside it and packed as a library. Okay, so it like library has multiple books. This has multiple functions. You can use all the function for your code. So this library random int is having some function called randint. It has multiple other functions, also useful functions inside this library. So randint, what it will do, if you pass two parameter, two different number, it will generate some random number. So oh, I cannot use this here because I'm not importing the library. This will not work. So when you import a library and let me, so I'm importing the library called random. So how we will know what all the libraries are available in Python? Only by exploring. Or you can go and read Python doc, Python document given by the Python team. It will have almost all the library which is useful for the general programmers. So there are multiple library. Some people who are mathematical oriented, they'll be using the libraries which are mathematical oriented. The general application developer, they will not be using much about mathematics library. So analytics library is there in Python, and machine learning libraries that are there in Python. You need not know all those libraries. So whenever we see a new program, I'll be introducing new library to you. But if you are interested, you can go and read Python doc. So what I'm doing is I am just importing the library, which means go and read the library, and I'm going to use a function, go and read how the function works and do that here. That's what I'm telling Python. So if I have to do it from terminal, I have to, the syntax is different. I have to give from random import rand end. So this is a function inside the library. It has some logic inside it. So I'm telling Python to import rand end. But here in your program, you just have to give import random. But here it is different. This is, you need not know this, you need not mug up this statement, because I'm using terminal only to explain you guys. Otherwise, I'll not be using terminal to code my any of the program. I'll be using only Visual Studio. So what I'll do now, rand end 1 comma. So it is giving me some random number between 1 and 100. So within this range, it is giving some random number. If you want to generate some random number, every time different number, then you have to go and use this. There is one more function inside this input library. Sorry, random library, that is from random input, that is called shuffle. So for example, I have a list. This is my list. What I'll do, shuffle my list. What happened?
L is
Some
missing.
random. Sorry, what is missing?
In the parenthesis, L is missing. My list.
Okay.
L is missing.
So I'm just shuffling it. Now let's see the my list. So I have given in order 10, 20, 30, and 40. Now the my list is, and randomly it is shuffled. There is nothing like descending or ascending. So here 50, 40. Here if it is descending, you have to see 30, right? So it's randomly shuffling. But let me open one more PowerShell. Python. Here I'm giving so it is giving me some error. Here the command is correct only. And if I give my list also, it's looking same. But here I give from random input. So now you see it is working. So until unless you tell Python, so the remaining like print, input, they are not inside library. They are open. Anyone can use it. Python will understand it. But these are later developed by some different developer. They are not from Python. Some different developer, they created some function. What they felt, okay, I have a function. Now I'll bundle and give it to you. Anyone can use it. So tomorrow you also can use. You feel like some function is very common. This operation is very common, but every time the programmer is writing a lengthy code to do that operation, you can put that lengthy code inside the library and give some name, and either you can use it or anyone can use it. For example, we are using a function, right? We are creating a function. We can call that function anywhere in your program, right? You are writing function somewhere else in down the line. After few lines, you are calling the function, but you are giving just the parameter. If the function needs parameter, you are giving. You missed. Sirisha, which part you missed?
No, I said like getting late for Tilly, then I missed
Mm-hmm.
Cham, so he was telling me Cham.
Okay. So guys, yeah, if it's very late, we can wind up here. We can see while and input functions, the break and continue tomorrow. Actually, what happened, I thought I will complete this while and everything today, but I didn't know that, I didn't realize that assignment will consume all my 1 hour. So I don't have anything new to tell you, no. I cannot send you guys without giving something new to learn. It will be boring, right? Without learning something, coming to a class, and so that's why I thought I will take even it's actually late for me, but I thought I'll manage. So yeah, guys, if it's late, then we can wind up the session here. This program, which one you want, Sirisha, over mail?
The guest game.
Guess game, actually, maybe I'll send it tomorrow because I still have to teach you what is continue and what is break, and this line I want to teach you clearly one more time, this library. So only after teaching this, I'll give you this code. Then you can understand this code. Because if we write, no, it will take 1 hour to understand each line and write it. Maybe you guys can review, and if it's good, yeah. Otherwise, I'll teach line by line. So tomorrow we will see all this while one more time and this break and continue on this, and I'll give the code. I'll add it to a Python doc. And for this assignment, again, I'll add it to Python doc. All my answers for assignment. You can, if at all needed. Actually, you guys, all guys give answer, but still, I'll add it if at all needed. You can go and refer. Fine, guys. Date module.
Yeah,
What is that date module?
I mean, import date module is also there, right? So,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess,
We will see.
because in interview they were asking about that.
Actually, we just covered only a basic. In the 10 modules of Python, we just covered 2 modules, the basic blocks of Python. We just have to see method, function, class. Then I'll be giving you all the program, whatever is needed for interview. So don't worry about that. You will see more programs in our course, which will help you in cracking the interview very easily.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, guys. We can wind up here.